Hey guys, it's your girl Jen again, back with another video, and in this video I'll be doing a tutorial on the previous cover look that you saw. I just wanted to give you guys a quick review on the products that I'm using. I ordered from this company called BH Cosmetics for the first time, and I'm very happy with their products. So here's a look at the first palette that I'll be using. It's called the 15 color palette, Eyeshadow Pro. What I love about this palette is it's a customized palette. You get to choose between 120 shadows on their website, bhcosmetics.com, and they have every color that you can think of in mattes and shimmers, and the colors are amazing. They're very pigmented. Let me just show you a couple of quick swatches. Yeah, so their colors are amazing. I would say it's comparable to MAC. Some are even better than MAC. And what I love the most about this palette is that it's so inexpensive. The palette itself, with the 15 shadows included, came up to $33 and change. That's the original price. Actually, I got it on sale for $22 and change. Now, if you compare that to a MAC palette, the palette itself you have to pay for separately for $12, and then each pan would be $10 per shadow. So that's a huge saving. The second palette that I got is the BH Party Girl palette. This one is already pre-made for you. You get your choice of 40 colors. You get shimmers, a few mattes, you get some neutral colors, you get these bright colors, you get like a highlight color. What I will say about this palette is it's not as sturdy as the 15 palette. The 15 palette I dropped a couple of times. Nothing flew out, nothing broke. But this palette, I received it with a broken shadow. The black was broke. This one, the whole pan itself, it keeps popping out every time I open the palette. So I just took it out. Aside from that, this is an amazing palette as well. Amazing color payoff. And in their defense, I told them that, you know, my palette was missing or the color was broken and one keeps popping out, and they are sending me a brand new palette for free. So I'm very happy about that. Like I said, I'm very happy with this company. Their products are amazing. They're extremely cheap. They have amazing customer service. I will be doing a lot of looks from these two palettes, and I plan on getting a lot more shadows. Usually I do like MAC shadows that are limited edition, and like, sorry, everybody's complaining that like every time I use a shadow they can't purchase it anymore. So I'm letting you guys know from now, bhcosmetics.com. Okay, so first we're going to start with the most important thing in any eye look, and that would be a primer. Just going to make sure you blend that primer in all over the lid. Then I'm going in with kind of like a rusty, or I guess a brick brown. Hit that color in the crease and blend it out. I'm focusing most of the color on the outer corner, blending it up, and then I'm taking whatever's left on the brush and I'm blending it in. But most of this color I want to be more on the outer corner. So now I'm going to go in with kind of like a shimmery rust color. I'm going to pop that right in the middle of my lid, and I'm just doing that midway, and I'm packing it out to the outer corner. Now I'm gonna go in with I guess you can say this is like a purpley black, and it has glitter in it as well. It's like a deep purple. This color reminds me of Beauty Mark from MAC, and I'm packing it on the outer corner and up the crease as well. Packing it up a little bit more in the crease because I am going to blend this color out. Once again, a little goes a long way. You want to pack first and then blend. We're building more color. And then we're going to soften it out with the blending brush. Okay, so now with the black carbon from MAC, I am going to basically do the same thing. We're packing on that color and then we're going to blend it out. But you can see the black makes it a lot more intense. Okay, also going to take a little bit of that and bring it down to the lower lash line. Can use some of that color down there too. Now I'm going to go in with kind of like a off-white matte shadow. And I'm focusing that on the inner corner up to where I did that color that's similar to coppering. As you can see, it's very pigmented. And right there, I'm just gonna kind of tap between the two colors to help blend it in a little bit. Also going to take a little bit of that white. Didn't even have to dip it in. I'm basically just dragging it down. Dragging the color remaining on the brush and from the top down to the lower lash line. Also going to take that same off-white color, pop a little bit here for the highlight. It's also going to help blend the dark shadow. Clean it up a little bit around the edges. Now I'm going into the Party Girl palette, and I'm using kind of like a glittery shimmer shadow. I'm just popping that over the off-white and a little bit over that coppery color. I'm gonna do a little bit on the lower lash line too. Also from the Party Girl palette, I'm going to take a champagne looking color. I'm just going to buff that in over that off-white. Just to bring it down a little bit and give it a little bit of a highlight instead of it being just a matte color. I'm going on a lower lash line with the black pencil. Clean up the eye with a little bit of concealer. So I'm taking the concealer and I'm tapping it under the eye. And as you can see, it's covering the dark spots as well as cleaning up that messy shadow. You just want to blend it down. Just going to go over the colors underneath the lash line because chances are in the process you did wipe away some of that shadow. And you're all set.